We'll tie the first and second derivative together as we talk about what derivative graphs look like. So we have these functions, we're differentiating them one time to tell us about the slopes, another time to tell us about concavity. So when we have these different graphs actually plotted on coordinate axes, what does that look like? So we know that if f is increasing, what we're looking at is what can we tell about the f prime graph? If f is increasing, then we know that f prime is greater than 0, which means above the x-axis. If f is decreasing, then its derivative graph is going to be below the x-axis because f prime is less than 0 if f is decreasing. And if f has a relative max or min, then f prime doesn't just have to equal 0. It actually has to cross the x-axis. And we know it's a max if f prime goes from positive to negative, from above the x-axis to below the x-axis. And we know we have a relative min if f prime goes negative to positive as we move from right to left. We also can take a look at not just if f is increasing or decreasing, but also at its concavity. So we know that if f is concave up, that means that f prime is increasing, which then means that our second derivative graph is greater than 0 or above the x-axis. If f, oh, excuse me, that should say concave down. Let me fix that. If f is concave down, then we know that f prime is decreasing, which also means that my second derivative graph is less than 0. It's below the x-axis. Let me go ahead and rewrite this up here. F concave up means f prime increasing, which means that my second derivative graph is greater than 0 or above the x-axis. And finally, if f has an inflection point, then we know that f prime changed from increasing to decreasing or decreasing to increasing. That means it has a relative max or min. And that means that f double prime crosses the x-axis. F double prime equals 0 and actually changes from positive to negative. Unfortunately, on this presentation, I don't have any examples of graphs to go over, but you do have one on your assignment for today that you can look at and refer back to these ideas.